trade has been accepted. The landscape of the San Jose Sharks has changed just like that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 21 franchise mode here in San Jose, California, year number 5, off-season. Now, our playoff run ended before we wanted it to. We wanted the chips in the dip. Our first Stanley Cup has yet to come here in San Jose. It sucks. And we have a lot of decisions to make going forward. Now, I have my rough outline of my lineup for the upcoming season. Obviously, I'm going to get your input for free agency, but for now, I'm going to go off the suggestions of my assistant general managers, that being you, and, use a little bit of my intellect. Now, if we go back here, we lost to Vancouver. If you want to watch that series, go ahead. It just makes me mad thinking about it. We have so many questions, but I think going forward, we're still a very talented team, and we're going to make the playoffs next year, and just watch me jinx that. Please don't cut to in the future one. Please, for the love of God, if we miss the playoffs next year, please do not cut to this very moment. Thank you. We reverse swept the Vegas Golden Knights in the first round, and after that, no momentum. Lost game 1, lost game 2 in overtime, again. So there was no fight from this team. Not from goaltending, not from the forwards. The defense was fine. I don't think they were that bad. We just lost. We had a better regular season than I think I think this is the best regular season we've had in franchise mode. I want to say, we could have been so much better. And that's my only problem. Now, chemistry is great. There's only going to be, actually, you know what? There could be a couple of really big changes. Now, before we get into the San Jose Sharks, let's talk about the New Jersey Devils and their, what would this be? Their fourth championship in franchise history. Luke Hughes, Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes is on that team. No, he was just drafted IRL. I think Luke Hughes is on a different team. I think he's on Arizona in this game. Jack Hughes wins the chips in the dip. Congratulations, Vancouver. At least we lost to the team that won the Stanley Cup. So that's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. Let's go ahead, talk about some awards. New Jersey are your Stanley Cup champions, breaking the 3-year run for the Western Conference and their Stanley Cup championships. Individual awards, you're our Ross winner, Steven Stamkos, 2 years in a row, and there's been some rumors in the hockey world that he could just get traded, because why the hell not, Tampa Bay? Hart Memorial goes to Steven Stamkos. Adam Fox wins the Norris. Congrats. Lady Bing goes to Kaylor Yamamoto. Calder goes to Edo Iguchi. Absolute stud. Conn Smythe goes to Jack Hughes, no doubt. Vezina, Demko. UPL is going to win the William M. Jennings, and I think we'll get to UPL. He is a different situation, but congrats on the trophy either way. Gavrikov is going to win the Bill Masterton. Jack Adams goes to Detroit's coach. They won a couple of rounds this year. Austin Matthews wins a Frank J. Selke. Ted Lindsay goes to Steven Stamkos, and he also wins a Maurice Richard. Wow, I haven't recorded in a little bit, so give me a little bit of a break. Now we could talk about just our postseason and the stats, and I'm not really down for that. We could talk about Dallas Arena 0 points. Blitchfield actually had a really good run. Aiden Myers not great. Jack Quinn not great. I feel there is going to have to be a move this offseason. Now, I love our defense, but it's really just a changing of the guard. Now, is that UPL? He's an RFA at the end of this, or just going into free agency, so you never know. Now, we have a lot of options. We have a lot of options in a lot of different ways we can go. But first, let's check the expiring skaters this offseason. Obviously, Kim Gortz is first priority, 22 years of age, 89 overall. Now, here is my issue. He did not have a great season. Myers and Quinn definitely were solid with him, but the second line overall, not the best this year, and he's not a centerman. Now, from the very beginning, I said I really don't feel comfortable playing him in the center position, but he really doesn't work on this team. Now, does that mean we trade him for an elite centerman? Maybe. Maybe there's somebody out there in free agency and we trade Kim Gortz away for something else. I love him. He was my first pick as GM of this team, and he's been great. He's been a playoff performer. How was he this season? 12 points in 13 games. I want to keep him on. He's just not a centerman. He might have great face-off stats. If he was a left-wing center, sure. I'm not sure how much that affects simulation if I play a left wing at center. I mean, how is his face-off stats? I don't pay too much attention to that, but his face-off stats, he was over 51%. That's really good. He's winning over half of the face-offs, and he's okay. So that's something to keep in mind. How about turnovers? He's a really good player. Now that I say that, he's just a really good defensive player. Like, takeaways to giveaways, it's not even, no question. He's a great, great player. I think I care too much about the -2. I'm pretty sure I care too much about that when I've stated in the past that I shouldn't care too much about that. It was just a weird season, and I think it was. Down the stretch, San Jose, not great. But, we reverse swept. Who knows? I want to keep this team together at least another season before we make a dramatic move, because this franchise mode is looking to be a 10-year franchise mode, or at least until we win a Stanley Cup. Evgeny Malkin and Jonathan Toews we will get to during free agency. Ryan Merkley, I should have signed him to an extension last year because I didn't put too much faith in him. Not because I don't care. Not because I wasn't paying attention to him. It's because, I don't know, he was the first real prospect I had on this team. If you go back to episode 0, he was really the only big prospect, and it was only low elite. Now he's finally reaching that offensive defenseman caliber. He's a top 4 defenseman. He wants $7 million over 5 years. 5 years, 5 year brings him till 30, 29 years of age. What would he want for 8? 8 is not much different. 8-year deal, 32 years of age. I mean, we have $32 million to work with. If we're moving on from UPL, if we're moving on from a couple of other skaters, I am down to, because yeah, he's gonna be, you know what? I'm willing to give him this extension right now. So if I bring out my trusty calculator, thank you, calculator, 7.775? 75? I can't read. Here we go. We could get him around 6. I am 1,000% giving us 6.8 over 8. I could match it up with other contracts, but if we lock him down for that, he's going to be a perfect power play guy for us for the foreseeable future, because if you look at his power play stats, he had 10 of his 49 points were on the power play. Well, not bad. Anybody else I want to bring back right now? Blitchfield. He was great in the playoffs. He had 5 points for us. One really important goal. I think that was the clinching goal in our series against Vegas in the first round. Offer a contract, 2 years. Do we make you a lifelong? Do we make you a lifelong San Jose Shark? Yes, we do, Blitchfield. 1.2 over 8 years. Take the deal, goddammit. Anybody else I want to give a contract to right now? Kim Gortz. I could do a sign and trade because I know over an 8-year deal he wants 12 mil. I am not paying Kim Gortz more than my captain. 1-year deal, he wants 7. 2-year deal, he wants 7.5-ish, around there. 3-year deal, do we go the 2 and 2-year? I like that idea. We got a window, $7 million. I am comfortable, very comfortable paying him that value, and then we can reevaluate when the time comes, because we'll still have his rights. If I could get him at like 6.6 for 2 years, I'm very happy with that. I would like to keep him on. At least if that's a sign and trade sort of thing, I'm okay with that. I'm not saying I'm getting rid of him, but I'm saying it's a possibility. I would only say there's 1 or 2 players on this team that are just untouchable. Shane Wright, and I think everybody else, everybody else is fair game. Cody Glass is going to be a perfect third liner for this team. I'm glad I picked him up at the deadline this past year, but any other contracts I want to dish out? Any other contracts here for my forwards and defensemen? I think I can wait on everybody. We can reevaluate when we go into free agency or just the re-sign phase. There is some goalie talk. We gotta talk about goalies. UPL, we signed you to a $9 million deal. Can't recall how long that one was for. He doesn't want to re-sign with us. Good news, he's an RFA. He can't go anywhere. Vitek Vanacek, I am a fan. He was just picked up by the Seattle, I almost said the Seattle Vegas Golden Knights. I don't know why. The Seattle Kraken in the expansion draft. I like his stats. Not necessarily as a starter, but we do have, I believe it's Narenin, and, Kuleshov is coming up. Narenin, I think, is ready to take that next step. Hugo is probably on the way out just because, we have so many goddamn goalies. So many goalies. And we'll probably pick up a couple more goalies this draft. Vitek Vanacek, how much do you want? You want a 2-year deal? I gotta do that. If I go a 2-year deal, matches right up with Kim Goretz, I'll give you 1 point, just to lock him down, 1.6 over 2 years. Would you take that? I think he might take that deal. UPL, he's an RFA. I got his rights. I am not worried about him this very moment. We have a lot of cap space to work with. I would very much like our guys to sign. Please make my job easy. Ryan Merkley has signed the 8-year extension. Thank you, Ryan Merkley. You played hardball with us in the past, but thank you for just giving me a solid this one time. Kim Goretz has signed the 2-year deal. Good. Now, you could say you could have locked him down for 8 years, Owen. I'm playing hardball. I gotta play hardball. Who else has to sign here? Vitek Vanacek. Come on, baby. Vitek Vanacek has come back for 2 years. I like him, and maybe there's a goalie out there. Joakim. Is it Joakim? Joakim. I don't know. Blitchfield signed that 8-year deal. Lifelong San Jose Shark. That is awesome. We have those contracts sent, and it is time for us to make our way to the draft. Now, there's not really a whole lot of guys I'm looking to get in this draft. Montreal wins the first overall pick. Good for you. I don't even want to talk about the Montreal Canadiens right now. I think I got to sit down and actually do a rant about the Canadiens because I have not done their season wrap-up for my COS series. Philadelphia, Arizona, Nashville. St. Louis still rebuilding, doing whatever they're doing. Cool. Awesome. Don't have any lotteries this year. I don't think we're going to be trading into the top 10 this year. I know we've done that a lot. And you might say, it's super unrealistic. I'm sorry. I'm just better than your general manager. I'm sorry. Keith Del Monte. Not bad. Theo Fleury. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, we have pick, I believe it's around 23, so we could get this Wills, we could get this Maldine. Yeah, I think we just add a prospect. I don't think we have to go out of our way to get just a certain prospect. If it falls into our lap, it falls into our lap. I am fine with it. There's a couple of guys I am looking out for that I have written on my sheet of paper. Time to view retirements. Who is calling it quits? Who's going to the Hall of Fame? Easily a Hall of Famer. Just the top 10 players here are guaranteed Hall of Famers. Maybe not Nick Foligno. Maybe a Hall. Maybe, yeah. Finished on Buffalo, really? Patrice Bergeron, easily a Hall of Famer. Same with Corey Perry. Jamie Benn, probably. It's no championship, though, so you kind of... The championships aren't everything, TJ Oshie, stud. Duncan Keith. Hey, Edmonton Oilers, Duncan Keith. Ryan Sutter, who was just bought out. Wow. Oh, Shea Weber. Wow, wow. Cool. A lot of players calling it quits. The league is looking a whole lot younger and a whole lot different. I think Sidney Crosby is already retired in this game. Any goalies? Any goalies calling it quits? Mike Smith, 43 years of age. Wow. Yaroslav Halak, Devin Dubnyk, Jimmy Howard. Yeah, just a nice Hall of Fame class. They're getting a lot of Hall of Famers. Did we lose anybody? I just got to make sure. San Jose. No goalies, because all our goalies are young and full of life. The draft is almost here. I'm really excited, because this is one of those drafts that I just have no idea really what to do or what's going to go on. It's just, we just pick our guy, we groom him, put him in the AHL. I think we Gucci fam squad. It wouldn't be a 3 thumbs up franchise mode episode without some cringe. The 2025 NHL draft is underway, and don't worry, it's not going to be a 6-hour extravaganza. Not even an extravaganza like the actual NHL. Come on, NHL. Just broadcast better. It makes me cringe. Okay. NHL entry draft. Here we are. Montreal's going to get a great player. Guaranteed. Hopefully. Come on, Montreal. Do something. Let's go to our pick is at 25. 25. Can we get anything good at 25? Is there any motivation for moving up at all? 25. Right around here, Edge Schofield, left winger, 2-way forward. I'd like to add another 2-way forward. Maybe a 2-year ETA. Don't hate that. Maybe we take a chance on Nelson Wells. Not a huge fan of that. Probably not going to take a defenseman. We don't need to take a top 4 defenseman. Looking like Schofield, unless I wanted like a Wills, but I mean, we really don't need to move around, so maybe this, ooh, hello. I really don't want to take a chance in the first round here. I'd rather just get a top 6 forward, and that's it, probably. Now, what do we have a second? We have a second round pick. Where does that fall? Because I have a player around 44 that I want to get. 34. Perfect. That's when we'll take, or we could take it. We got 2. Okay, so 25th overall. Let's just sim to the 25th overall pick. Schofield go? Has Schofield? No. Okay, so it looks like we'll be taking Schofield. Ooh, 84 overall out of the power forward? What league did you come out of? The WHL. My God. How tall are you? 6'4"? Oh my God, he's Montreal. Oh, Montreal. I mean, and then Philadelphia gets this other power forward. Oh, I would have loved one of those power forwards, I won't lie. Darcy Quincy. Yes, Arizona's a team that oh my God. Arizona. Okay, we will talk about Arizona here in a moment. You got Blacker to the LA Kings. Another power forward. Power forward heavy draft. Another defenseman. Solid picks here. Of course, Colorado gets a medium elite. Of course they do. It's Colorado. Joe Sakic is still kicking. I'm going to call 2 timeouts. Just chilling like a villain. We will take Schofield. Is it Schofield? But first, let's look around the league. There is one player that a lot of my assistant general managers have told me to maybe take a look at. Because we did just do that bonus episode, 20.5, and looked around the entire league. How long has Shane Wright been a high franchise player? Did he just turn into that? I feel like he's been that for a little bit, and I'm excited for him to take that next step. Now, a lot of people want me to move on from Brock Besser just because he doesn't get the +5 on the first line. I think if we don't win a championship this coming season, that's when we look to just make an absolute go. We should be making a go right now, but this team should be good enough to win a championship. If I don't make any moves at all, they should be able to win a championship, right? I don't know. Because, I mean, Cole Perfetti's an 88, so Cole Perfetti is not going to be weighing down that first line this year. He's going to be able to produce at an even pace with them, which is awesome. Now let me go ahead, check around the entire league, and see what is out there. Anaheim, nothing. Okay. The Arizona Coyotes. Let's talk. It's been looming over my episodes, and it is one defenseman. What's his name? Frederick Magnuson. He was a 6th overall pick in 2024. That was last draft. Is he NHL ready, though? Now, everybody says Magnuson. Because he fits our team. Quincy, they just drafted another defenseman in the top, what was that, top 5? Top 5 of the draft? Now, realistically, if we were going to do Magnuson, it's going to be relatively hard to do that. Cale Rodin is the guy everybody wants to see just go. Now, I'm not totally set on that. We can get Magnuson, and he's going to be a plus player with Ryan Merkley. And what is he? He's what is he? He's a right-handed defenseman. Because he's going to grow this offseason. If we were to do Rodin, but Rodin is, see, that's my problem. We know he's going to be just an absolute stud. And I am okay. He's not happy about ice time. That's the problem. That's the problem. We got Ronick, Edvinsson, first line, Merkley. It was Merkley and, I believe, okay, that's what we call him now. But we need high overall players. And is Magnuson going to be Cale Rodin? Is he going to get to that over? I'm going to hold on to Cale Rodin. I'm going to hold on to him. Magnuson? Maybe very soon. Maybe this episode. I don't know. Let's go ahead, check the rest of the league, see what is out there. Johnny Gaudreau, dummies traded. Oh my God, why did you sign Johnny Gaudreau to that much? Victor Olofsson, sniper. That is pretty. I won't lie. But I'm not really sure. Whoa! Oh, Mayday! Oh, that's a $10 million extension. Oh, God. How many years? No! That would have been the perfect defenseman. Oh, Carolina. Why would you do that? Oh, my God. 10 point. No. I can't. That would be so easy to trade for, though. Like, I'm just looking at it. If he was stuck at 5.3 for a couple of years, I would be so down. 89 overall, Jacob Slavin. Oh, that hurts my heart. That sucks. I'm mad at you, Carolina. I'm mad at you. Lucas Wallmark, second liner. I mean, if we're going to trade away Kim Goretz, it would have to be for a legitimate second-line center. Ooh, oh, Sean Couturier. Interesting. Gabriel Landeskog is on the block. What are y'all doing? Colorado? Nothing there in Columbus. Gurionov. There's a lot of top-tier players just chilling like villains. Is that just me? Denis Gurionov. Now, he's 28 years of age. Nah, I'm good. Burakovsky. All these players are growing. Goddamn. Ryan O'Reilly, 34 years of age. A lot of two-way forwards up for grabs, though. That's what I've noticed that a lot. It's a lot of two-way forwards. Klingberg, Tyler Toffoli. I do like me some Tyler Toffoli. Don't get me wrong. Joel Eriksson Ek. No. I'm waiting for that player to hit me right. Whoa. Excuse me? No. We know Brad Lambert's an absolute stud. We know he's so good. I can't pass up on Brad Lambert. I can't. He's been wasted away here, he's wasting away here in Nashville. He's only 21. Does he fit my team, though? Does he fit the team? That's my problem. If he doesn't fit the team, then I don't know what to say. But he's a playmaker. If I put him on the second line, it'll be Myers, Lambert, Jack Quinn. If I do Brad Lambert for Kim Gortz, he's got that high elite. Nashville, I'm writing Nashville down. I'll check the rest of the league, but that is a player I just can't afford to. He's 21 and he's got 1 year coming up. And we could save millions of dollars, and maybe there's a defenseman out there in free agency that's the player to hit me right in the face. That is the player. That is absolutely. And look at his trade. He is on the block. He's actively being shopped, and he's not going to be shopped after the draft. Absolutely. I have to go for it. I wish this was live streamed. Ooh, Philip Deneau. Third line forward, Philip Deneau. I can't do that. Because we got Cody Glass coming up. So yeah, that wouldn't make any sense anyways. Alex Galchenyuk, bring it back for the memes, maybe. Eric Stahl's still playing hockey, 40 years of age. Absolute stud, no doubt. Nope, nothing there. I think it's Nashville. Nashville is a team that's been stuck in purgatory the last couple of years. They've been rebuilding, getting players here or there. Oh, Vegas, poor Vegas. I think it would be nice for both of them, Yeah, Nashville, let's talk to the Nashville Predators. If we can get a deal done, am I an absolute genius? Brad Lambert, we know he's a stud. IRL, he's projected to be, what draft is that? The 2022 draft? He's projected to be, top 3. Easy in that draft, I would say. I think everybody's pretty much on the same level. Now, I don't think he's made the playoffs yet, so it's sort of, What would you want? I'm gonna go take another timeout. We really gotta talk this through. We really just gotta talk this through. Offer trade. I could go find trade for Brad Lambert, but I believe we can come to a deal with Nashville. Relatively easy, and its trade value, it's high. It really is, but they got Burgundy, they got Appleton and Kunin coming up. They got a lot of young players, but Brad Lambert isn't very happy with the Predators. They're going to be a good team, no doubt, but if I could run him on the second line instead, they might not get the +3. He is going to be that centerman. I'm not a huge Kim Gortz. I think Kim Gortz is the guy. And that sucks. He's a playmaker, and we're really just, who? And we know Brad Lambert's going to be a stud. We already know he's going to be a beast. Kim Gortz is a beast, but I got to take a chance. We just signed him to that extension. We save millions of dollars. That helps out Nashville, keep him in the market. We could roll Kim Gortz. No, I'd rather not have two playmakers on the same line. I think it's Kim Gortz or either the goalie. Do they want the goalie? UPL? They don't want UPL. I'm very excited to move on from UPL. I think they don't want UPL. They don't want him. Do they need a goalie? Can I outsmart the general manager? They got Wall. No, they got Planning. Wow, Nashville. Oh my God. So definitely not. They could use. No, they don't. They really don't need a goalie. So rookie skaters. I think it's UPL. We could go Novak. 75 overall, 20 years of age. Is he gonna be an NHLer for us? I'm not too sure about that. We could go Novak and a couple of other prospects, but I really think it's a swap. I really believe Kim Gortz for Brad Lambert because we got our wingers. We get a legitimate centerman. He could be the first line center on any other team. Bring him, put him on the second, re-sign him, get him on an extension, bring him long term, or just have him because he's going to be an RFA at the end of this deal anyways, right? He's a beast. He is going to be good for us. There's no doubt in my mind that he's going to be a beast. Now, it hurts because Kim Gortz is my first ever selection as GM. He's a year older, and he's a good skater. If we look at Brad Lambert, He's worse defensively, but I really couldn't care less about defense. This hurts. This really hurt. I think Kim Goertz is the guy. If we're making a change, if this is the change to be made, 1-for-1 deal, I am perfectly okay with that. Ooh, this is smack right in the face. Monumental deal. Kim Goertz, is it going to go through? Trade rejected. So it's not far off. We only need to give them just a little bit. Just a little bit. They would want their second round pick back. I'm not really willing. This deal is very close. This deal is very close. So I'm willing to give them. Would you want, like, Mitchell? Is that fine? Powerful. Oh, I actually really like him. Never mind. He's 19, though. Gushkin? Gushkin's never going to make the lineup here in San Jose. Give him Gushkin. He could find a spot there in Nashville. Nashville. You willing to do that trade? Trade rejected. Sweeten the pot. Just a bit. Just a tad. Would you like a pick in this draft? How about you take our 6th? And how about a 4th round pick next year? Kim Goertz, Gushkin, a 2nd and a 4th. Remember, the caliber of player we're getting, you know, they're different. They are sort of the same. I'm not really giving up much. Trade has been accepted. The landscape of the San Jose Sharks has changed just like that. Wow. I mean, we're 30 minutes in the episode. I have not made one selection. I think that's a real wow. Wow. I'm so excited to have him on my team. I'm really, really excited to have him here. Whew, I was not expecting to make that big friggin' trade right away. I really wasn't expecting that. But we will go ahead, make our pick here. Schofield or Nystrom? 3 years, Max Pacioretty. We don't need a centerman. Let's go the winger. 2-way forward. Welcome Ed Schofield to the San Jose Sharks. 64 overall. Let him just brew there in the AHL. Or just, I think he's from Canada. No, he's from Europe. Stupid. I should pay attention. Yeah, he can just simmer there, do his thing. Nystrom would have been a good pick too. Yeah, I'm happy with my selection. Where was he from? He's playing in La Liga. So, did we miss anything else in the first round here? Good selection, sort of trailed off to start that round, or to end the first round and start the second. Now, we could go with Jared Rawlings. We could take a See, we got defensive defenseman. 2-year ETA. Khalil Sparks? We get a centerman. Sniper centerman. We go with a D-man. Because the next guy I'm looking at is at 46. And our next pick is at... what would that be? I'm bad at math. Leave me alone, damn it. Next pick is at 42. Plenty of room to select that low elite. So really, we just select whoever we're really feeling at this time. That could be... I think it's got to be one of... Or we could go this centerman right here. Zach Parise. Or do we just make sure we get the sniper right now? I'm gonna go. We got a lot of forwards. I don't trust defensemen though. Sparks, welcome to San Jose. Khalil Sparks, 66 overall. That's pretty damn good. 42nd pick. Let's get it. Low elite, welcome to the team. It's gonna be Viktor Korolev from Russia. Sniper, let's see what it is. 61 overall. I am a fan. I am a fan of that. Next selection, really, we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants here to end the draft. I doubt we missed anything crazy. Ooh, that's a goalie. That's a goalie. I do like goalies. I like goalies very... I think, you know what? Just with the next pick, I think it's goalie time, baby. Do we go with Ola Carlson? 6'4". Yeah, let's just see. I doubt he is. Yeah, he's a fringe starter in the 4th round. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't think that's not bad. That's actually pretty solid. Let's go with the other goalie. Another Swede. Low elite 60 overall in the 5th round. What a pick. 19 years of age. Oh, baby. What a selection. Oh, pretty good draft. I wasn't expecting this draft to be as good as another goalie. Another goalie? Make the selection. Fringe starter? Not bad. Not bad. And that is the end of the Year 5 NHL draft. I know I didn't check all the prospects, but I doubt I missed anything. And if they're good, I'll see them in a couple of years. And now we head towards the re-sign phase, where we have a couple of things to discuss, because I feel free agency is where it's going to be at. Because if we saved money this coming season, and now I can't wait to extend him. He's going to be Brad Lambert, Swede, super. Is he? He's a Finn? Brad Lambert's a Finn. I thought he was a Swede. My bad, Brad. My bad. This has to be. This is going to be a good team, because Cole Perfetti on the first line. He's not technically. See, Kim Gort's never fit our chemistry, and that's the sad part. And I'm sad, but Brad Lambert, you don't just an opportunity to get the 1-2 punch down the middle doesn't come your way very often. You could have just said, oh, good, put Cole Perfetti there. Cole Perfetti works really well on the first line. I think I made the right move. Maybe it's the wrong move. I don't know. Maybe you're yelling at your screen right now like, why did you do that to us? We love Kim Gortz. Why did you do that to us? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll get back. Rue. That is my impression of you guys. My bad. No offense. Let's just re-sign these guys. If you want to come back, win another championship in the AHL, do your thing. Wallman, Vendersumpel. Yes, make my job easy. Make this offseason easy for me. Ryan Johansson was really good for us in reserve, because, you know, he came in to reserve to help with injuries, but goodbye. we don't need you. Vincent Trocheck doesn't want to come back. I'm not going to bring him back. Jonathan Toews and Evgeny Malkin. A lot of opinions on this one. We know Evgeny Malkin is just a tool now. He's the most... I've never seen there's only one player I think I've had more injured than Evgeny Malkin in one season. I think that was Mackenzie Blackwood in my New Jersey Devils franchise mode. He was a point-per-game player. I don't think I'm going to bring back Evgeny. We know he's a liability. Jonathan Toews, though, at 1.6, I'm very okay with doing that. How much would Evgeny want? 6 mil. Yeah, goodbye, Evgeny. Sorry, man. I don't even feel bad. I don't feel bad about it. I don't. Don't feel bad about it. Just don't. There's no point. I'm going to get rid of you. Man, I feel bad. Chimlevsky never turned into anything great. I guess I never gave him the opportunity in the NHL to do it. Did I? Did I play you? Do I feel bad? Do I feel bad about you? Should I? No, you played one season. You're fine. Westblad. Potential depth guy for us. Signed with that contract. Kajakovic. Another guy. And Cody Glass. How much do you want? 2. We're locking him down, baby! Let's lock him down! Our third line said, please! Oh, God, make this offseason easy for me. 3.365 times 0.85, 2.8. If we, I'll give you 3 mil flat for 8 years, Cody. 3 mil flat for 8 years. Come on, baby. Do me a favor, unsigned players. We are going to leave them to their humble abode. Let them do their thing. Dimitrov. I can always come around and sign him eventually. Goalie-wise. Goalies, yes. UPL, we are going to qualify him. How much do you want? Not totally. We're letting him go. We're either letting him go, get some picks back, or trading him away because he is not the man anymore. It's looking like Vanacek and Noronen. Yes. We're gonna. I feel bad. I feel bad about Hugo. He doesn't want a two-way contract anymore. We are gonna just let him go. I know we lost him easily. It's fine. I'm not really mad about it. He was never gonna make this team anyways. I feel bad about that, but he never was. In the AHL this year, it's looking like we'll run Kuleshov and ya boy, absolute stud, Martin Jones. Never ever retire, please. You absolute stud. He's a meme. I have to keep him on. Okay. Important. Let's see who signs, who doesn't. Jonathan Toews has signed that deal. Thank you, Jonathan. Martin Jones, easy peasy lemon for breezy. Cody Glass is going to reject the 8-year deal, but maybe 3.5 over a year. We're on the right path. Van der Sompel, just a bunch of depth guys. We can, no, don't really care. Cool. So, Rinky does not want to come back. We won't force him to. RFA's Cody Glass, we will get him back. Let's go ahead, offer him. I want the 8-year deal. 8-year deal, Cody Glass. Let's lock him down. 3.5 over 8. I am very happy about that. Let's do it. Come on, baby. Let's go. I think he's the only guy we had to sign. He is going to sign the 8-year deal for an extra $500,000. Cody Glass, if he works chemistry-wise on that third line, I'm going to poop myself. UPL, could you imagine if somebody offers him a $10 million contract and we just get 1 million first-round picks for the next 8 million years? Yeah, I'm happy with our offseason so far. I think I am good. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Good. Okay. Any coaches we gotta bring back? I like our coaching system. That was really a problem last year. It really was. You want to come back as the AHL associate coach? Come back, baby. Come back. Would you rather... Can you be a goalie coach? Come on, Asher Cook. You want to be a goalie coach. Goalies are your speciality, right? And other than that, we might change our AHL head coach. But that's not a priority right now. Really, I want to move on to free agency. See if there's a stud 90 overall defenseman out there. You better believe I'm gonna have my hand in the pot. You better goddamn believe. Cool. Did they sign? I really don't care. He didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, okay. He didn't come back. Whatever. Doesn't really bother me. We can change up the AHL all we want. We got Sidney Crosby, Joe Thornton, and McCauley in the NHL as coaches anyways. Who is the big fish this year? Who is it going to be? Oh, my dear Lord Jesus God. He's the guy. Cale Makar. Cale Makar has to be the guy, right? Cale Makar. He's a UFA. He's he's the defenseman. He's the guy. Absolutely, unequivocally, he has to be the big fish for us. 1,000 quadrillion %. I would go 13 mil over 7 years. Now you said oh well, you shouldn't pay anybody more than your captain. How much is Shane Wright making? 10 mil. It's Cale Makar. You know, you will overpay in free agency. 7 years, I am very comfortable with that. It's Cale Makar. He's guaranteed to win a Norris here. He is guaranteed to win a Norris. 79 points, 73, 73, 81, 83, 68. Colorado hasn't been the best team over the last couple of years, I've noticed. So if we bring him over in his prime, Cale Makar has to be the guy, right? Has to be? I think I know I've said that a lot, but he has to be that guy. Nazem Kadri. Okay. Let's check goalies. Any big goalies out here for cheap? UPL is that top goalie. I mean, we could pay less for Thatcher Demko, which is scary. Any depth goalies here? I mean, you got Lankinen, Robin Leonard at 85 overall at 5 mil. And Am I okay going Vitek Vanacek as my starter? Or do I have a trio of goalies? I can do that. I could do that. I think that's a decision for my assistant general managers to make. Any depth goalies? You got Odell. Not really anything I'm intrigued by. Let's go via defenseman. Cale Makar, Matthew Dumba. Cale Makar. Cale Makar, you got Jacob Chychrun. Now, if we bring in Cale Makar, he might mess up chemistry a bit. He might mess it up a bit. But see, the thing, if we want to win a championship, Cale Makar is the guy. I think. What we would have to do is move on from someone else on my D core. Who that is, I'm really not sure. Maybe Kevon Miller is the guy? I'm not too sure, but I think it's Cale Makar. That is the top defenseman that we can just pay money, not move any assets. We have the money right now to do it. It's 7 years. That's an easily tradable contract. It's Cale Makar. He is not going to just fold in on himself like a lawn chair anytime soon. So, I am a fan of that. Yes. PK Subban. Hey, win PK Subban a championship? Absolutely. Any guy slip through the draft? Broberg. Yeah, nothing here I'm a huge fan of. Okay. On to the forwards. Let me just finish. This is where I'll finish the episode. I will finish the episode at this mark. I want you guys to discuss it. Forward-wise, I mean, there's a lot of really awesome players. I'm not really into any of the forwards here. Who's the top guy? It is Brad Marchand at 37. 37. This 37-year-old playmaker. Is he really a playmaker? I mean, he really is a playmaker if you ever see him. Power forward and Taylor Radish. Always been a big fan of him ever since he came out of, I believe he was with Connor McDavid in Erie. I believe he was. Nazem Kadri. I mean, I think our forward core is basically set. Cole Perfetti, Shane Wright, Brock Besser, Myers. You got Brad Lambert and Jack Quinn. Third line, Dallas Rita, Cody Glass, and Timu Meyer. Timu Meyer? Is it Timu Meyer? Yeah. Fourth line, really anything. You could go Jonathan Toews, Blitchfield, Terry Oshie's coming up. Yeah, I think our forward core is set. There's not really that forward. Yeah, it fits a need that we have right now. I really don't see anything there. I will bring... Yeah, absolutely. Bring him in. Other than that, I think it's really up to see where my assistant general managers, that being you, are at. A lot of options. Cale Makar is the guy that I want to pull the trigger on right now. I really want to do that. How much would he want for like a 2-year deal? 2-year deal to come and win. But that's Edmonton. They've already won a championship. You know you're competing with Edmonton, so it's going to have to be $13 million over 7 years. We want to win a championship, right? We want to win a championship, and I think that might be the best option. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people who you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I will see you in the year 5 off season. Ciao.